Rating animals you guys have sent me. First up, this absolutely furious spotted garden eel. When I saw this picture, I was like, that's so funny that they picked this picture where he looks so mad. But after seeing some more pictures, I think they're all just perpetually angry. Despite my firmly anti-ocean stance on most things, I actually like these. But I like snakes, and eels are very snake adjacent. Plus, I like that they have a sassy bad attitude, and I like the pattern. So I'm gonna give these like an 8 out of 10, 100 out of 10. A lot of people either sent me or tagged me in this video by Matt Drake. This is a pine marten. I predictably love this very much. Less when they look super sleek. Like, I don't want a pine marten with a slick back, but look at this guy standing up. That's so cute. Strong preference for the poofed up pine marten. I think I like their winter body. I don't want their summer body. This looks like a kitty dog bear, and I like that a lot. I will put this video in the comments because it's precious adorable, but 100 out of 10. Back to the ocean is bad, and I want it to leave. These sea spiders, which they were called giant sea spiders, but giant means this. A lot of you are not gonna like this. I don't particularly like it either, and I'm not super afraid of spiders, and I'm not super afraid of crabs, but the juxtaposition of, I don't know what's happening here. So I was Googling, and it said they won't bite, but they do have genitals in their legs, which seems like an unsolicited fact for this headline. But it said they have a tiny body and huge legs that, you guessed it, no I did not, house their guts and genitals. Listen, I didn't guess that. I don't think anybody else guessed that either. Everything I read about them was like vaguely spooky. It said the spindly spider lumbers along on jointed stilt-like legs, which sounds like a horror film. And then it says they use an elongated tube-like proboscis to slurp up its prey. I would like a restraining order against the word slurp in relation to anything alive. Because it's crab adjacent, it did send me to a bunch of these Japanese spider crabs, which I also do not like, and I do not like how big that is. Anyway, these guys get a resounding nah from me. This is gonna be like a 2 out of 10. Only 2 because they don't bite. A very lot of you guys sent me the dik-dik because it's miniature and there are some jokes to be made there, and I'm not going to be making them. Look at this tiny precious baby. This is very cute. I do have some questions, comments, and concerns. First of all, this seems very open for an orifice that goes into the inside of your body, which I wish that were smaller. Also, I don't really like those. I don't want that to be like that. But this firmly, yes. And I think this is full size. They stay so peanutty. But if I could give an evolutionary suggestion, if we could just close that up. I like that it's in the shape of a heart, but I want it to be a closed heart. Delete those entirely. And then we just have a tiny, precious baby antelope. But 9 out of 10. 1 point removed for the gaping orifice problem. This one is a new species. This is a Guayabero River knifefish. It's from Colombia. It's electric, which I firmly actually don't understand how any animals are electric. And this is what it looks like, which is fairly inoffensive, but this is its dumb idiot face. I want this to be the eye and for this to be like a long snout with like nostrils and a mouth. However, also if you picture this for being the eye, both are very funny. Both are very funny. Do I want to be in water with this? No. Anyway, I give this one 6 out of 10 on account of I don't know what's happening here at all.